Hey guys, welcome and I appreciate you for tuning in. If you are new here, hey, this is Grow with Lily. But if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to Grow with Lily. So in today's video, guys, I want us to talk about everything that I wish I knew before now on YouTube, and some of the things I feel really bad doing on YouTube, and things that I wish I didn't do. And also we're going to talk about how easy it is to make money on YouTube. Now, I would like you to know that nobody can give you all that you need at once. The best way to learn on YouTube is from experience, by making your own mistakes, and then later you will learn on the job. No one can completely give you a guide on how to succeed on this platform. If you see anyone that tells you, oh, I can tell you this, I can do you this, I don't think that person is being honest. I have been here for quite a while, and I can tell you for free, I have done so many things that I wish I didn't do. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at them to be like, okay, it's part of life, it's part of the lessons that I have learned. So we're going to talk about all these things, and also we're going to talk about YouTube shaming, people shaming content creators for making it a full-time thing, and all that comes with it, and the things that I will tell you never to do on YouTube. This is from experience. I told you guys I started very small. In fact, I started with nothing. I started with just an iPhone 5. You can imagine how that is, how low my starting point was. But then I'm still here, and we are still going strong by the grace of God, and I give God all the glory. At the cost of just basically doing things that I have no idea, just because I'm passionate about creating content. I have made so many mistakes, and I would like to put them out here just in case you will want to avoid, or you want to make your own mistakes. All good, but I would like to share with you guys. So number one thing that I wish I knew before now on YouTube is never to bother myself to explain myself, because nobody cares. You might just get like 5 comments or more telling you, oh, I love you, I care about you. But in reality, a time will come when you realize that you are all on your own. And number one thing I have learned on this journey is I wish I knew early enough never to explain myself to anybody. I mean, never to do it. If you can avoid doing this, please avoid it. Because sometimes you want to explain, quite all right, because yeah, you should explain and move on from it. But trust me, the people that criticized you for something, or people that were cool with a certain perception of you, might not even tune in again to see the video where you are explaining. You will just end up explaining to a total stranger, and if you are not lucky, you are explaining to someone that just don't like you, and it will make your situation worse. So the best thing is, don't explain yourself, just leave it like that already. So I wish I knew this part, never to explain. Number 2 thing that I wish I knew early enough is taking people's fight on my head, and then trying to stand up for people, trying to condemn something that you think is wrong in favor of people you think are doing the right thing. It is a no. Please leave it like that. If you ever want to stand up for anyone on YouTube or any social media platform, please just stand up for the person, and don't go fighting whoever that is fighting them. Let them know you love them, but don't ever go attacking other people that are attacking them. I'm saying this out of experience, because at the end, you are going to be blamed for it. I have gone through that in my life on YouTube, where I felt like, okay, oh, I want to go after bullies because they are bullying people, they are bullying a group of persons or so. Little did I know that as I was doing all of that, the same people that I was fighting for were busy taking note of me. And at the end of the day, when I have chased all their bullies away and there was no more bully around, the same group of people will just come and call you a troublesome person. It will shock you. Amen. That is what I'm talking about. This is why sometimes I'm afraid afraid for activists like Very Dark Man. Yeah, Very Dark Man is an activist fighting for the poor, fighting for the voiceless, helping people get justice. But trust me, go write it down. There will come a time when the same people that he's standing up for will be the ones to cast a stone at him. And I am afraid for him for that time. And I just want to pray that that time never comes. He will never have to go through that. Because you will see two people fighting. Obviously, one is wrong. And then you want to correct the one that is wrong and then console the one that is right. And at the end of the day, the one that is right will come haunting you, telling you that, oh, see what you did to the other one that is wrong. You're a troublesome person. It will break you completely. So these are the things that I didn't know. I wish I knew, but I didn't know. And I did that for a long time. Even though I wasn't doing it to gain favor from anyone. But I thought that was the right thing to do until I was told I'm troublesome by the same people I'm fighting for. So I just knew that, okay, don't ever do it. Number 3 that I wish I knew before now is never to be mad when people content shame me, when people YouTube shame me, when people social media shame you. Do not take it personal. Leave it. Before now, I used to be very concerned. Like, I see people come on YouTube, make a video. Oh, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I have this, I have that. I'm just here for the fund. I'm just here because I just want to do this. And then they will seize the opportunity to drag those that are doing it full-time and make them look like people with no lives. I used to be pained when I see that. But I have come to the realization that people in the habit of saying that to other people, putting full-time YouTubers down, never heads anywhere. I've followed a couple of them in the past, seen a couple of persons come on YouTube here. Oh, she's a this, that person is a that. They are full-time YouTube. They are here for the views. They are this. They don't have lives. At the end of the day, their own YouTube channel don't progress. They don't go far. This simply means YouTube is fighting your battle, so you don't need to fight it. That is what I didn't know. Up till now, I see people do that and I'm shaking my head. So please don't ever do it. Don't, even if you're not on YouTube for the money, but don't go content shame people for being full-time YouTubers. If you want to fake it, because of course it's difficult to be yourself on this platform. It's difficult to tell people the truth about your life, saying, oh, I'm a full-time YouTuber. A lot of people are going to disrespect you. So if you don't want that, the best thing is don't say anything. Don't explain to anybody. But if I were you, I'd rather not explain than lie that have other businesses. I personally know a couple of persons that have nothing else doing but YouTube, coming on YouTube to say, oh, I'm this for that. I work with this. I work with that. I own this, I own that. And at the end of the day, you realize that they are not telling the truth. It's kind of like, okay, but why? Anyways, in case you want to do it, it's fine if you feel the need to do it. But if I were you, I would not explain. I would just simply come on YouTube, deliver and go. Let your consistency speak for you. Let your creativity speak for you. Let your passion speak for you, because at the end of the day, only time will tell if you are a full-time YouTuber or not, or if it's worth being a full-time YouTuber or not. This is one mistake that I have made in my life, opening up to people, oh, I'm a full-time YouTuber, and them never respecting me up until date, because I've said so. Even people that have nothing else doing, they are full-time YouTubers, but they have come out to say they are not. Content shaming you, I will advise you never to tell your audience anything regarding if you are a full-time YouTuber or not. Just let all your actions, your creativity speak for you. One thing I didn't do, but I saw others do, and I'm glad I didn't do, and I would like you never to do, is, you see on YouTube, I don't know any other platform that carries karma like this platform. YouTube carries karma on its head. Like, see, don't ever do anything on YouTube to sabotage other people's growth. It is no, never. Don't do it, because it is a no. I have seen people that did it I have seen how their channel just dry up, never growing, just there, stagnant. And I'm like, wow, please do not do it. If people are getting views, if a channel is getting the views, please struggle if you have to struggle. Struggle not to envy them. Instead of envying them, I think copy them is better. Don't envy them, trying to sabotage them, trying to make sure that they go down. I've seen a couple of channels make that mistake, and karma is real. And if you want to know the full definition of karma in practice, come on YouTube and observe people carefully. You are going to grow on YouTube. It might take a while. So while you are at it, trying to figure out your life, trying to figure out the best content to post, trying to figure out what works for you, make sure you do not at any point envy anyone to the point of you doing something, even a tiny little thing, to sabotage their growth. Please avoid it. Is a no, coming from experience, not personal one. I've seen people make this mistake, so be careful. When I first came on YouTube here, I created a group. The group started with 5 of us, I being the admin. I created the group because I kind of connect easily with people, especially ladies. I took the friendship from YouTube because of the kind of comments and support we're giving to each other. Each and every one of the ladies I met talking about this was interested, trusted me, gave me their WhatsApp number. I created a group, added them, and before you knew it, we were growing. Before you know it, went from just 5 of us to a whole lot of us, like more than 50 of us in less than a month, because a friend would tell a friend, and we were really growing. Being in that group helped us to be motivated. It helps us to motivate ourselves. A lot of us were hitting their 1K subscribers. A lot of us were getting their 4,000 hour. A lot of us were getting monetized. Channels that have been on YouTube way before I joined were all revived, because the energy was real. We were there supporting each other, doing everything good for each other. Before I knew it, a lot of people started to feel like, oh, who is she? People that just joined started to feel like, who is the leader of the group? That time, I happened to be the only one that wasn't working. And because I like to keep it real, a lot of them got to know, and I was so much disrespected, not because I asked them for anything. I never did. But they just felt like, okay, what does she have and all that? Who is she? You live in Nigeria and you're ruling us and all that. So before you know it, I left the first group for them. I created another one. Some of them followed me, and then at the end of the day, I created another one, grow it again. It got to a point where they were coming. A whole lot of issues came up, and I closed the group down. Immediately, I let go of this group of people, though not all of them. I still have a lot of them that I'm very close to, that made impact in my life and still making impact in my life, especially during the days of extreme struggle. They were there for me. So I can't say all of them, but some of them wanted my head on the table. So be careful how you hurt people, especially on this platform. Don't ever sabotage anybody's growth. Now, let's talk about how easy it is to make money on YouTube. A lot of people think, oh, what is there? Just gather your camera, create the content, edit and post. No, my darling, it's beyond that, especially for some of us. If your mental health is not in order, making money on YouTube, it will be impossible. And another thing is, if you are not disciplined, at the end of the day, you will realize that you have done yourself dirty working for yourself on YouTube, thinking, because I see this a lot of times when I come online, oh, I like your life, you're working for yourself, I wish it's me, I wish it's that. But the question is, can you handle it? Can you be me? Because it comes with discipline. For you to make anything out of this platform, you have to put in the work. YouTube will watch you work. You will work so hard. So if you don't work, you won't earn. So what does it profit you to work for yourself if you're not making anything? So it takes a lot of discipline for you to be able to make money on YouTube, because nobody will come and tell you what to do. You have to tell yourself, and you have to be there for yourself. You have to empower yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You have to remind yourself, oh, I am the boss, but I need to get up and be it. You're not just boss by owning a YouTube channel, but how to keep it growing and how to keep it functioning is another thing. So you have to know that. So another thing I wish I knew is just do what works. Okay, don't worry, it's not everyone that will like you, but certainly you will find your own group. You will find people that will resonate with you. You will find people that will love you. Because for me, even with all of the mistakes that I've made on my other channel, I still come across incredible people that will go out of their way to show me kindness and support no matter what I do. So I didn't lose in my case, but I wish I didn't do some things that I did. I think in my next video I should do the video I used to do, which is how much YouTube paid me last month. If you like to see, comment down below. And then for today, I'm calling it a day. I will see you. So for today, I want to end it here. But one thing I want to leave you with is, please do not give up. If people content shame you, it's okay. Just basically do your thing. If I were you, I would never lie about if I have other things doing or not, but I would just not explain myself, because sometimes when you want to be honest, you will realize that will become a weapon that people will use against you. I hope that you did enjoy this video and that I will see you in another one. Bye.